everybody, Thrifty Teresa here. Today I wanted to talk about Instagram. I am fairly new to Instagram. When Instagram first came out, I could absolutely care less. I am a Facebook girl. I connect with all my friends on Facebook. I've got my Facebook account for my selling stuff, and then I've got a personal Facebook account for myself. I used to use Twitter a bit, but now I pretty much only follow Twitter for a few like comedians that I enjoy, or sometimes to catch up on news events. Go to Twitter and find out what's going on in the world. But when Instagram came around, I really didn't care. If I was going to take a picture of my food with my cell phone, I'm going to post it on Facebook because that's where all my friends are. I didn't really think it was necessary to open up an Instagram account just to post the same type of stuff that I would post on Facebook. And a lot of my friends aren't on Instagram either, so there's really wouldn't be enough reason for me to get on Instagram. But I'm coming to find out that Instagram is a pretty great utility for selling. Specifically for selling vintage items from my Etsy shop. So I'm looking into Instagram and its various ways of using Instagram as a seller to find out what works for me. So let's take a look at my Instagram page. This is just from the web. Of course, it's completely different than the way you see it on your phone. But so I could do this little screen capture for you with the bigger pictures. We're doing it this way. So this is what Instagram looks like on Instagram.com in your browser. And I follow a bunch of people. This person looks like they're having a sale. This is somebody's cute dog. Somebody's got some cute little earrings. On my page, it's thrifty_Teresa if you want to follow me on Instagram. I've been posting pictures of items that are already available in my Etsy shop. And when I post these items, I will put a bunch of tags and stuff on them. I posted these two items today, this John Travolta pin and this Garfield tile. Decor. So when I post on Instagram, I've just been doing a little brief description of what the item is. I tell them how much it's for, and then I say for sale from Thrifty Teresa on Etsy, link in profile. So when somebody looks at my profile, it's right here, my Etsy.com page. They can just click on it, go to my shop, find my item. I'm not sure what page Garfield's on, but they can find him, and if they want him, they can buy him. So that's one way of utilizing Instagram for your Etsy account. I include all these great Etsy tags, and so other Etsy shoppers and Etsy sellers can find my Instagram account. I also include tags about the item specifically. So Garfield is a tag, Weekends is a tag, Cats is a tag. So people can find this item even if they're not subscribed to me by searching through these tags. So at this point, that's how I'm using Instagram. And I'm not using it a lot. I'm really only posting 1, 2, 3 items a day, probably only 2 items a day. I don't think I ever get around to doing 3 a day. And I don't do it every day. So my following is slowly building up. You can see I follow a lot more people, over 3,000 people. But I've gained 1,600 followers, which is nice, but you can see I haven't posted that much. I've only posted 50 pictures in the past few months. Now, when it comes to selling, so far for me on Instagram, I do not know if I have had any direct sales that had to do with what I just posted on Instagram. I have never posted something on Instagram and then have it sell the same day. I have sold some of the items here in the past, a few days later, and I don't know if those are Instagram people who found my items or if they're just Etsy people. When you look at your Etsy stats, These are my stats for many months. This isn't my number of stats just for today or even this month. You can see that, Pinterest comes up as a source of traffic. I get some good traffic from Pinterest. I'd like to get more traffic from Pinterest, and I will save that for another video. And then Google and Facebook and some Google product ads, and most of my traffic comes from Etsy. .com and the Etsy app, but here you see direct traffic. That means somebody has my link, either they have it bookmarked, or they found it somewhere, or they clicked on it on Instagram. That all comes up as direct traffic. So it doesn't say I'm getting a lot of traffic from Instagram. I really don't know if I am getting a lot of traffic from Instagram. And I'm not going to know unless Instagram changes the way for people to link. I can't put a link in the description of my item. I have to tell people to go look for the link in my profile. I could type it out, but then the person would have to copy and paste it into their browser. And most people use their phones for Instagram. So copy and pasting is not that easy. I would rather, not have to deal with that. So right now, I cannot say that I've had any sales based on the marketing I'm doing on Instagram. However, that might change because I think I'm going to start changing the way that I'm using Instagram. One of the ways people use Instagram is they sell directly on Instagram. This is a vintage shop that I follow. They posted a thing earlier today with all these cute little items, the little snails and kitties and stuff, and they say, sale tonight at 6 p.m. Comment for a tag, which means if somebody wants to be tagged saying the sale's here, then, or be tagged on a certain item, tag me when you post the snails, they can leave this person a comment and they can then tag them when the sale starts so that they know to log on and buy the item that they're interested in. So this person posted this earlier saying, hey, the sale's on its way. The sale has already started, and what they do is they post a picture of the item, and sometimes they do multiple pictures so that people can see details, especially if any of the items have a flaw. Of course, you want to take a picture of that. So she said the first item up for sale is this little deer. It is $12 plus shipping. And what they want you to do, let me see if they've got links up here. Okay, on their main page, it says that you need to leave your email, zip code, and country to claim the item. So the first person that claims the item, let's see if we can find anybody here. A lot of people are doing comments and questions. This person looks like they have put in their email address and their zip code. So this vintage seller can then send them a PayPal invoice. And that purchaser will then pay the invoice. The postage has already been figured out from them because you gave the seller your zip code. So the seller can say, it's going to be this much money from my zip code to your zip code, and it's in your invoice, and the person has an opportunity to pay that invoice, and then you just ship it directly to them. All your sales are done online through PayPal without the Etsy fees, without even uploading things to Etsy. So that's one of the reasons I think I might want to give this a shot. Other folks I wanted to show here, this person was doing an auction on this item earlier today. It's a little jumper for a baby, and they were doing an auction, and I think that's kind of interesting. So on their auction, it said, so the bid was starting out at $18 for this little romper, and it was going to be for 4 hours. So she'll post multiple pictures of this romper, you can see here, and people have an opportunity to bid on it. And at the end of the 4 hours, she posted, hey, it's been sold out. So somebody bid on this item, and she will invoice them, and I think that's pretty neat too. I think that might be a little more tedious than what the other person was doing, was like, here's my item, flat rate plus shipping, boom, there you go. But the auction thing I thought was kind of neat. You can see she's doing some other sales as well. This person announced that they have all the needlepoint in their shop is going to be 20% off. So if you go to their Instagram page, you can scroll through and see all the needlepoint items that they have, and then you know that those items are going to be discounted. I thought that was a nice little way to have a sale. Most people, when they sell the item, they will then remove it from their Instagram account so more people don't try to purchase it. This person put up a notification that everything that has been listed in the past 2 days or older is going to be on sale. So we can go look at their shop and see the items that they've posted in the last couple days. Lots of neat little paper ephemera and some books, and we know that that stuff is on sale. So I thought I might give this a shot. And one of the reasons I thought I might give this a shot is because Instagram is something that I can do without being at home. It's something that I can do at work. I can't do a lot of work on my Etsy shop, much at all, while I am at work, on the job, taking phone calls. I work in a call center. But I can inevitably pick up my phone in between phone calls or while I'm on a break or on my lunch, and I can check my email. I can post something on Instagram, put some tags, blah, blah, blah. I would also be able to go to PayPal and invoice people, and then all of these sales would be coming to my phone directly. Then when I get home, I can package stuff up and ship it out. So I think I'm going to give this Instagram deal a shot. I am enjoying the interaction that I'm getting from people. People leave comments on my pictures, and I think it's fun, and I enjoy seeing the stuff that other people are selling, of course. But right now, I can't tell if anything that I've posted on Instagram is resulting in a sale. The only way I'm going to know is if I try this sales tactic of post the item, give them a price, have them leave their email address and their zip code and their country if they're not in the United States, and then I can send them a PayPal invoice and figure out the shipping using the shipping calculator. So that's what I got for you folks. I hope you guys might be inspired to try selling on Instagram. I'm going to give it a shot. Maybe I'll start tomorrow, or maybe I'll procrastinate a little bit. I've been thinking about doing this for a while, but I've been a little shy to pull the trigger on it yet. But I've got a good number of followers now, and people have expressed some interest in some of my items. Some folks have actually expressed some interest in some of the items that I have already sold, so I've had to put comments on these pictures that the items have sold. So anyway, yeah, I guess that's it. So check out Instagram. Follow me at thrifty_Teresa. I'll also put a link to my Facebook page below, so you can follow me on Facebook if you are not there already. And I will talk to you guys later. Thanks for watching. Bye.